This is my fight prediction for Keyshawn Davis versus Gustavo Lemos. This should be a very interesting fight. A lot of people looking forward to this fight. They like the style of Lemos, the way he attacks. I was kind of warning with this fight early on this year when Lemos and Hitch's fight got put together. I had knew a lot about Lemos prior to that fight, and he was putting a lot of good performances together. And I noticed that he was out of Argentina, and he was a very good fighter as far as the way he puts combinations together. And I thought that he'll be a threat for that fight against Hitchens. That was a very dangerous fight going into that fight. A lot of people thought Lemos was not really that good. A lot of people said, who is he? Never heard of him before. Hitchens not fighting a big-time opponent. But he went out there and put some things together, so now a lot of people know who he is. And that's a good fight for Keyshawn Davis. A hometown fight. It's going to be in Norfolk, Virginia. And it should be a good matchup. Keyshawn Davis is locked in right now. He's putting some things together, still growing. The way he's boxing, still evolving. Fight more outside, inside. Being able to switch it up. And with a guy like Lemos, he's going to try to pressure you. So it's going to be more of an inside fight. If he's on the outside, he's going to try to throw a big right hand. That's going to be an issue. Lemos has a right hand. Possibly can drop Keyshawn if he's not careful. But I think Keyshawn going to be locked in. His defense is going to be able to get him past in a lot of situations. He's not going to try to risk. He'll be patient. That's one thing about Keyshawn I will say. He's patient enough to know that he'll get a win instead of trying to impress everybody and going past and not trying to get a knockout. Everybody probably expects a knockout every time, but he's not going to try to go out there and do too much. And Lemos, he's a problem. He's going to try to go for a knockout. So Keyshawn Davis got to find a way to but I think Keyshawn Davis can be able to keep Lemos off of him a lot of times with the jab. If he's pressuring him like Lemos is going to do, he's not going to wait and lay off of Keyshawn Davis in the fight. He's going to try to pressure him and get him up out of there. But it's going to be a real tough fight. Lemos is a really good fighter. He doesn't really wait or bag off. He's going to try to go the whole fight. All 10 rounds, 12 rounds, however long the fight is. He's going to try to go the distance. Keyshawn Davis definitely will be able to get Lemos up out of there. If he can throw some uppercuts in this fight, he can definitely get him up out of there. I mean, Lemos got a chin, but if you can throw some uppercuts multiple times on him, you can get him up out of there. But a lot of guys ain't really throwing uppercuts like that no more. You know what I'm saying? You saw what Terrence Crawford was doing. He went to his bag. He started throwing a lot of uppercuts against Majamal. So if Keyshawn Davis want to get that knockout, definitely go to the uppercuts. That's definitely what I'm looking for. Uppercuts is definitely the way he needs to go. But that's all I got.